In this video, I want to talk a little bit about at words. So let me write down at. So A-T. And at itself is an at word. For example, someone might ask you, where are you at? At. A goes a, T, t. At. Where are you at? And you might say, I am at the movies. Now let's think about all of the at words. And it's not going to be all of them, but I'm going to do my best attempt to do most of them. So if someone were to ask you, what is this animal? What is this animal right over there? You might say, oh, that's a bat. That is a bat. So once again, let me start with, it's going to start with the letter B, and then it's going to have the at afterwards. So it's B. The sound B makes is b, bat. So B-A-T, bat. That's what this is here. And I'll sound it out one more time. B. That's what B tells us. B is the b sound. B, at. A is a, T is t. B, at, bat. And that's what we have right over here. We have ourselves a bat. Now this creature this animal might look familiar. It is a cat. And once again, it is another at word, and it starts with C. C for cat. So let me write it down. So this is a cat. C is at, cat. At, cat. And that's a cat right over there. Now, why do I have this picture right over here? Because one of these two mice is fat, and fat is another at word. So once again, this mouse right over here is fat. F, at. F goes at, fat. This mouse right here is fat. This one isn't so fat. At, fat. Now, what if I were to draw, let me draw something, and I think you might know what I'm about to draw. What if I had something that looked like this? So it looks like this. Let me try to draw it as well as possible. Make it up a little thing over here as well. Now this I'm going to put on top of someone's head. So let me draw the individual whose head it's on top of. And so if someone asked you, what is this thing in orange that I've drawn right over here? Most people would call this thing a hat. A hat. And it starts with H. The sound H makes is huh. H for at. H, at, hat. And that's this right over here. That is a hat. Now you might be saying, what is this a picture of? Is this a picture of a mouse or maybe a squirrel? And you really can't tell because you can't see its tail. But this is a rat. And so, once again, rat starts with the R sound. The R sound is R. R for at, rat. That's a rat right over there. Now, what about if you have a door? Let me draw a door. I'll draw an orange door. So let's draw a door over here. And maybe let me draw the doorknob right over here. And let's say that this is the front door. Let me color it in a little bit. Let's say that this is a front door. And in front of that door, in order for people to clean their shoes, we will put a doormat. A doormat. Begins with M. M for mat. So this is I'll do it in that orange color. This is a mat. M for mat. 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 And Well, there's actually a few more. I thought I was almost done, but there's actually a few more words. If I said that this was a picture of someone, let's say that this is a chair right over here, and someone was sitting there. So this is my simple drawing of someone sitting down. If someone was sitting down on that chair, you might say, where have they sat? So this right here, they sat. If someone sat in the past, you would say sat. S for s. At, sat. And if someone were to take their hand and very nicely place it on their back and make them feel good about themselves, you might say that they're giving them a pat. If someone pats you on the back. So that is at. At. So let's review all of these at words. I don't know if I got them all, but I tried to do my best. First of all, at itself is an at word. At. And then this animal right over here, this creature, we call this a bat. At. Bat. This cute and fluffy thing is a cat. It's a white cat. At. This over here is a hat. It's an orange hat. At. Hat. This mouse, this cute and fluffy mouse, is fat. At. At. And we said this is where he sat. At. At. Sat. And then we gave him a pat. At. Pat. And then finally, this thing here was not a squirrel or a mouse. It was a rat. At. Rat.